So great. Tell us more. Whiskino, what do you do to get a show together?
For Whiskino?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Whiskino started out as a monthly thing, and unfortunately, between myself and the other co-director, Josh Klessig, we just haven't had the time and resources to continue doing it on a monthly basis, because it's a lot of work. But we have continued the cabarets, which are sort of the big feature, the big sort of keystone of what Whiskino is all about, which are 48-hour filmmaking challenges. They're not contests. They don't cost anything to enter. They're just an excuse. It's like, we're going to give you a word or a theme, a secret ingredient, as we call it, and you've got 48 hours to go make an original short film that's about 5 minutes long.
Give an example.
Like films that I've been involved in?
Or of secret ingredients.
Oh, secret ingredients in the past have been everything from Red-Handed to Twist.
Well, that just writes itself, doesn't it?
But see, the great thing is you never know how people are going to interpret it. So the trick is you find a word that's really open to interpretation, and it's really fascinating to see how different people incorporate it.
I can imagine.
There was one called Impossible Dream that I remember seeing a film that was actually made, I'm pretty sure next door in MG&E, but it was about a little girl who it was all in black and white, and the little girl drew a picture, and they were trying to find the source of color, like a light, and they were being chased by ninjas the entire time.
Of course.
But then at the end, they get the light, and the older brother gets this light source that he has to fight ninjas to get, and brings it back to his little sister, and she puts it in her drawing, and the drawing becomes color, and the whole thing becomes color. Yeah. And it's remarkable that, you could pull that off in 48 hours with no budget, local, one camera, no major crew or anything like that. It just never cease to be amazed by the levels people can step up to in 48 hours. So.
Well, that's quite a form. I mean, it's like it's got a kind of formality of structure to it. So people's creativity is put in a kind of intense incubator.
Yeah.
And what results is a 5-minute
It has
movie,
to be 5 minutes or under, yeah.
And how do we see these? Do we go
A lot of them are online. There's
Okay.
there's a Whiskino YouTube channel that you can look up pretty easily, and most of them are archived there. Our next...
Spell it, if you don't mind.
Sure. It's WIS-KINO. Kino, based on the not English word, but it's like French, German, and a couple other languages, kino, for movement or film. It started in Quebec, so hence the Kino. So yeah, if you search for Whiskino, there's whis-kino.com is the website. You can go there and find a lot of information about past and future screenings.
Yes.
We've got our next cabaret coming up November 20th and 22nd at Sundance Cinemas, who've been very good to us, and they actually give us, we get on the final day when everybody brings in their cabaret films, we get to screen it on the big screen.
That's wonderful.
With WYOU's Eric Allen doing the projection work for us.
Let's hear it for Eric.
Who's great, and it always goes really well.
And that's November
20th and 22nd. It's a Friday and Sunday.
Okay, just before Thanksgiving.
Just before Thanksgiving.
Okay, at Sundance.
Yes.